Hello everyone, so it's going to be time for chapter 4. Let's jump right into it. This music, by the way. Very ominous. I think I might have to sneeze, you know. Oh, I like to sneeze. Oh, jeez. Oh no! I'm gonna die! I'm dead! No! That's a shame about the sneeze.
Are you all right? Isn't there any way you can avoid being stabbed to death? What about putting something like an iron plate under your clothing? And if you make good use of that, perhaps... Please, make a good job of it.
Oh, we're reading the book. Clue, a clue. Do I have any of the, I have one. Will I just die? I'm just gonna quickly look around for a, energy unit, because, you can see at the top right I only have one, and it's kind of annoying to find energy units sometimes. So I know there's one definitely over here. Oh, you're still here.
What? You don't like the way I look or something?
Yeah. Like, how long has she been here? I don't remember what time it was on the first day. Like, it's 7 PM now. I think in the last chapter it was 5 PM. So she's been, like, in the square basically all day. Okay, let's just use the digipad and let's move on to the next. So, this is about 100 years ago. What will I find here? So this one is in black and white, by the way. I'm not sure why this one would be black and white and the other one would be... I think it's only black and white because of the snow, actually. But everything... Actually, no, this building is completely black and white. So... yeah, okay. Oh, who's this guy?
Oh, yes? Do you work at this museum? Museum? What? This building is a... This is my home. We've been here for generations. As the descendants of the regional squire. Now. First it was my parents, now my wife. All in such short time. That leaves just myself and the 2 children in this castle of a house. You're right, it's too large for just the 3 of us. Perhaps it ought to be a museum, just as you say. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean that as sarcasm. Don't be offended. Actually, I'm grateful for the advice. To tell you the truth, I'd been thinking that I should just get rid of this house. Too many memories of my wife to bring me sorrow. But a museum, that's something I haven't thought of. Maybe a good thing, a museum. Perhaps this is meant to be. There are enough pictures in that collection of my forebears. It seems he had an artist he favored.
You mean Carl Franson?
How did you know that? Are you checking into this house? I don't remember telling anyone that it was for sale yet.
No, please don't misunderstand. It's just that I happen to like his paintings. And it's not like, you know.
Well, all right then. I've made up my mind anyway. I'll turn a part of this building into a private museum and open the collection of paintings to the public. That way I can take care of the children while I work. Besides, I know that there's at least one admirer of Carl Franson's work. All right, that's what I'll do. I owe you many thanks. By the way, allow me to introduce myself, if somewhat belatedly. My name is Alfred Brum.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ike Kush.
I'm grateful to you, Ike. Come inside. We'll have tea or something.
Okay.
Oop, sorry.
He's just gone to sleep, finally.
All right, then. Come out by yourself, Sybil. Will you make tea for our guest?
If I must.
She's talking louder than the door being opened.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you for the tea, dear. Oh, yes, I should tell my sweet Sibylla. I've decided to turn this house into a museum. What do you think?
Whatever you decide is always good enough for me.
Thank you. I was a little afraid that you'd object.
Oh, it's much, much better than selling this house.
I see. I'm sorry I made you worry that much. I know. Let's have a photograph taken. If we're going to start a museum, we'll need to renovate. We'll all get a picture taken with the house before then. Please join us, Ike. There's no time like the present. I'm going to fetch the photographer this instant.
Mr. Franson? This early in the morning?
Franson?
Oh, yes, he's descended from the painter Carl Franson. Maybe that's why he's a photographer. He's a good friend of mine. I can count on him to come if I need him. Just wait a little while. Sibylla, you hold the fort and watch the baby, please.
Of course. Did you persuade Father not to sell the house?
No, I didn't do anything like that. This is something your father decided on his own.
Oh, I see. But I'm awfully glad that the house won't be sold. Oh, it's coming undone here. Give it to me. I'll mend it for you.
What? Oh, that's okay.
Don't worry. I may look little, but I can do anything. Everything besides cooking, that is. That's for Father to wear in the festival soon. I sewed that too, so don't be shy. Are you cold? If you are, just put that costume over you. I'll be done soon.
Ike also sneezed. It's passing.
They're almost done. look funny. It suits you. Let's have the picture taken like that. What is it?
What's that?
Isn't that an interesting egg? Father bought it for me the other day. There's paper inside it, and you can write letters on there. But I don't need it anymore. You can have it.
How come?
I was gonna write, "Please don't sell the house," and give it to Father. But now that he said he's not going to let the house go, it's all right.
Isn't there an iron plate?
An iron plate? What do you want something like that for?
Well, I just kind of need one.
There's nothing like that here. What is it for? Do you need to grill something?
No, nothing like that. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
A frying pan. Do you have a frying pan? Oh, you must have one.
No. When Mother died, Father had all her things taken away. So we only eat what the housekeeper brings nowadays. No one will let me cook yet, you see.
Oh,
Cafes and restaurants must have lots of frying pans.
you're right. Good thinking, Sibylla.
You're welcome. But it's too early for any of the shops to be open.
Oh, come to think of it, there was a bunch of frying pans in the bar where that fire was during the day.
What is it?
It's okay. Can I borrow something to write with? And can I use this too? All right. Now it's a question of whether I can make it to that time. Sorry, there's something I have to take care of.
Now we can probably see where this is going. Yeah, so the day started at 2 p.m. and it was Ike who was the juggler.
Wonder if this worked. I'm pretty sure this is where I saw the juggler.
Luckily I have all the juggling balls as well.
There I am. Listen to me talking about no worries. What on earth? There's something in here. Please, let it work. There's a letter inside. To Ike, please get something like a thick iron plate. What the?
I won't fall for the same trick again.
I'm really sorry. I mean that.
Well, I guess you wouldn't go home dressed like that.
It's all set. Everyone, come out to the front.
Come on. You go on ahead. I have to get my baby brother.
All right. Hold still, please.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I dragged you out of bed.
Thank you to you, too. You can change back now.
That's right. I should get changed.
Oh, I thought you changed already.
What? Oh, not yet.
You've got a frying pan already?
Oh, that. It's a long story. I'm sorry, but I have something I need to do, so see you soon.
Come again soon. You can use that key as much as you want.
What?
I saw you.
What are you talking about?
What's the matter? You have to go somewhere, right? You shouldn't be late.
Oh, that's right. Okay, see you. No, I should go back to the prison from here where other people can't see me.
I'm gonna grab this, and we're gonna go back. We've got a frying pan now. Obviously there are some sort of weird shit going on about the frying pan that I'll go into at the end of the episode. At the end of the chapter, I mean. But until then, we'll just finish it off. I haven't really been talking during this because it's all been cutscenes, but I guess that's what happens when you play a cutscene heavy video game, and I don't really want to talk during it because I just want the experience there, sort of thing. So we're going to prevent the stabbing by just using the frying pan. What if they stabbed somewhere else? What if they stabbed more than once? What if they realised that the knife sort of bounced off? You know?
I guess I managed to escape thanks to this thing.
The picture's changed. And that's the end of the chapter. So, some things that I want to talk about. So we've just found out that Ike was the juggler all this time, and Ike threw an egg thing that with a message in it. So, some things to note. You can do that event in the game. I didn't do it because I didn't want to do anything like that, because you wouldn't know that your first playthrough. You wouldn't know basically when the building is on fire on chapter 1, you can go to where the building is, talk to that the kid who was saying that his grandpa was inside the building. Just say to him, I'm not going in there. And then if you go back to the square, the juggler's there, and they'll give you the message. And then in between this chapter and obviously when you get that message, you can collect the frying pan and then not do any of this chapter. So at the very start of the chapter, you'd already have the frying pan and just use it. But obviously there's some sort of issue with this here. Ike had to have gone back in the past to do this sort of thing, but he sort of changed the future in that way. And, like, there's all sorts going wrong here. Like, that's the thing with time travel games. Like, I don't know if it's fully taken into account just how messed up the entire timeline would be at that point. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's, I don't know if it's worth thinking about, but it can get pretty confusing if you try and think about it and then try and think about the whole context of the entire mystery, because then you can just think, well, if time travel's involved, then anyone could try and kill Ike, you know? But yeah, it's interesting the fact that you can get that, the frying pan though, in whatever chapter, probably the one before this one. Other than that, this is just a really lengthy chapter that's all about story, and like, there's not much to say about it. The thing to say is the fact that the frying pan could just be in your inventory from the start, and then you could just like skip the entire chapter. You wouldn't meet any of these characters, you wouldn't do anything like that. I don't know, I think the picture doesn't even change as well, so I don't know actually, does the picture change? I could be wrong. But either way, it's all fine, basically. So yeah, that's the end of chapter 4. We'll move on to chapter 5 in the next episode. So I hope you join me then. Thanks for watching.